Hi everybody, it's day 13 and I'm coming to you from Burgos, and that is not where I expected to be today. When I talked to you last night, I think I told you I had a blister that was causing me some issues, and the blister was popped last night, did some medical attention, and it was not walkable this morning. So the decision was made that I would come to Burgos. It's about a 2-day walk from where we ended off yesterday, and Jean-Dominique is going to continue walking. So I'm on my own in Burgos, in arguably the ugliest hotel room I've ever been in. But the city is kind of cool. I wish I had a little bit more ability to wander around. I got here quite early. One of the things that we've discovered is that the buses are really quick and cheap here. So I think it was less than €4 to get about 45 minutes away, like 2 major cities away, to get into Burgos, which is pretty cheap. Like, I think it's $3.50 to ride the bus in Winnipeg. Took the bus here and got in quite early. It was like about 9:45. So I limped my way through the city and did a couple things that I needed to do, like go to a bank machine, because those are not always in every town. Checked in, found my hotel, left my big knapsack, and that gave me a little bit of freedom to wander around. So I walked over to, there's a really big cathedral here in Burgos. I've decided to wait until Jean-Dominique gets here so that we can go and see it together. But boy, it was really beautiful. And just wandering around, it was kind of morning time and people were just starting to wake up. Spain is interesting. Like, it's definitely not an early morning place, and they are not breakfast eaters. So I had to kind of hunt around to find a spot where I could get coffee and a little bit of something for breakfast. Tortillas de patatas is the thing. You can get that absolutely everywhere. There's kind of variations, so it's kind of like a potato quiche. I don't know how else, or potato pie maybe with egg and cheese, queso. Some of them, the cheese is like a separate layer, and I don't really like those ones as much. I like it when it's kind of melded in, and this one I found this morning was all melded in and delicious. Nice, grande cafe con leche, and good people watching. There's some really interesting outfits going around. Actually, Spain is a really cool spot for glasses. That's something that I've noticed as I'm walking through the shops. I don't know if I'll have a chance, but I'm tempted to buy some frames here and just get them filled when I'm back in Winnipeg. Yeah, sort of hobbling a little bit, so I didn't go very far, but I did manage to wander around and check a few things out, just moving slowly. And it's a really cool, it's a fairly big city, Burgos. I don't know how many people live here, but it's large, and the medieval sort of city center is full of churches. So I popped into a few of those and saw a few interesting things, and even decided to stay and go to mass at one of them, in part because I couldn't walk, and it seemed like a good idea to spend a little bit of time reflecting on this pilgrimage. The weather was okay. Like, it wasn't hot, which was nice, and actually was a little bit cool at certain points. Not as cool when you're walking, of course, because you can work up your body temperature. So I found I couldn't walk a lot, kind of hobbling. Went to the pharmacy and bought a few products that I hope will dry things up and make it possible for me to walk the day after tomorrow. Jean-Dominique will be here tomorrow, and then the day after, hopefully, we'll be able to get back to walking. But I feel restless, like my body was definitely missing all that movement and activity that it's been experiencing. So I have caught up on some of my Instagram posts, and now the restaurants are open. I can hear, as I mentioned, like, lots of them don't open till 8 or 8:30, and I hear lots of action outside my window. So I'm heading out to grab some food, and I hope you guys are doing well. Miss you, love you. See you tomorrow.